What's up, guys? It's Jeff here. We're back with another cast here. As you can see, I'm playing Berlin Command, and we're going up against First Armored. Now, looking at the deployments, so we got Milan 2, SAS Patrol, Terrier Carlig across the board with two Foxes behind supporting that. All of his Gazelle rockets, looks like some arm rifles, LML, Chieftain Mark 11, and a CV over here for Tornado to protect his gazelles. Yes, I say tornado. I used to grow up in England. Leave me alone. There's some words that I say that just doesn't make sense. Now back on my end, my plane here, looking at the map in the deck, I was like, First Armor, he's just gonna try and slow the game down so he can get his tanks up to the front line. And that's something I kind of don't want to do. I don't want to do tank battles. I'm not a tank battle guy. So my plan in the middle here is just set up a little defense with some Milan 2s, and my main attack force will be here on the right side. I'm punching into his rear point in Charlie. The point here is to force him to basically spam out as much infantry as he can every rotation. Therefore, back in the middle, I can start building up my tank forces and things like that. So this really is just a giant delaying force. You can see I have some PSSB, some SEK, a couple Foxes, a couple Wombats. Have these bad boys. They are new to Berlin Command. They are the towed guns. They actually have exceptional stealth, and they can be in buildings, which is amazing. I got some Berlin light rifles as well. So if you guys don't really know how to attack, that is one of the things you should be thinking about. What the deck is, what the map is, and how to stop that BS. Currently in the game, though, turn this quiet down some. First Armored players, what they do is they start with all their gazelles, and then they'll just air spam you. And I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. I saw that there, decided to drop my SEK to snipe it. It's an unlucky kill there. Over here. Drop my LMLs to try and kill what I can. Don't get shit. Tornado bomber immediately. Like what? That's when I know it started. That is when I knew what this guy was doing. But we are in here. We are in. Looks like he just cares about resupplying his stuff. As far as the middle goes, not a good spread. Honestly, he can, as you can see, he's just going to push up and try and roll me here, which is not the best idea. SEK going off. Pivots going off on it. Over here, basically just playing peekaboo with this CV. I know he's gonna try and bomb it. Yeah, he does see it. So yeah, we're just gonna back it out. Back it out. That's a good tip. When you're facing British bombers, always back out and dodge bombs to the left or right. As you guys can see, the majority of their bombs, they always fall in a straight line. Like almost every British bomber falls in a straight line. As long as you just reverse to the left or right, 9 times out of 10, you will get the dodge off. Over here, I was being a little overzealous, tried to go and snipe that, but I realized he has warriors coming in. My plan was to drop back into my fire support here. See my 20 mics. Could possibly get in there as well as my wombats. I do have these Foxes on this resupply line. And there we go. Pretty nice. He is sending his gazelles back in. HE bomber. Where is he going for? My AA, right? Yep. If I fall back to try and my spags do something, but clearly their salvos are not good enough to kill a gazelle, which is very disappointing. Back on this end, I brought a CEV up to keep the infantry at bay, just so you can look at it and be like, oh, I don't want to push that. Over here, as you can see, nice little cheeky little spot here. As you can see, this would kill anything with my Fox. Any tanks or anything coming by would die, because they don't have time to turn and whatnot. As you can see, I have a nice pivot spread. I have, what, 5 of them. I'm going to keep pumping them in as much as I can. And most people counteract that with seed, which is not the best idea to only have pivots on the field currently. Looking back over here in the middle, starting to get some infantry up so we can see. Trying to resupply our spag, not our spag, but our toad, so we can shoot at some infantry. That's really what I want to do with them. Very, very good IFE support. Left side here. Push that back. Got a chieftain up. He's bringing the chieftain over here. Like I said, dodge left or right. That time he got a lucky splash damage, but my rifles, other rifles still alive. CV taking some hits. Yep, I noticed the Milan was there, so I put my front armor towards and smoked. Milan is now out of ammo. Here he is pushing me relentlessly, and he does get the CV. Move my Milan 2 over. Boom. Now I got Milan 2 on the left. Got Chieftain on the right. Got Gazelles and CV on front. All my helos do go down. My Chieftain goes down. Bring out a Nighthawk to slap what's left of that Chieftain. We're doing alright. And he notices my Fox. I don't know how. I feel like he's just flying over it. Yeah, that's how he got it. Over here, we're back. Got Amex 30B, Chieftain Mark 10, and a Hell Arm. Manages to kill my rifle there. He has been very, very annoying with these Gazelles. Like, he has used them with great utility. Great utility. And in that deck, you only get 6 of them. So he is shooting, scooting with those. That's really the only thing he's microing in that. He's only microing the Gazelles. Everything else he does not care about. CV is doing great. I do have another Nighthawk loitering because I saw the Chieftain for a moment. At this point, it's kind of an even match. The only thing I don't have is good AA. As you see, I'm bringing up my stingers because I'm very paranoid. Smack that all on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more kills. I really want this Chieftain, so I keep it loitering. I thought I did. Looks like I just evac it. Tragedy. Well, Miss Micro. This micro happens in every game. What is he doing here? Some more Chieftains resupplying his Gazelles again. Seaplane comes in. Now it's the Hold Fire Wars. Little Milan spam coming. Milan spam down the middle as well. I'm out of ammo. That hurts. Hurts very badly. But I did send my tanks right on over to try and clear that up. As well as my Hell Arm. Which is very, very good on this side. If the game ever stalls out and you become the defender after attack, this ridge line right here, so good. Because as you can see, you can just sit your tanks on the bottom. And he won't even know you have stuff. You can poke out, poke out, poke out. You can go around and under, poke out, round and under, poke out. That's what I was doing this whole time. Very, very good maneuvers to keep him at bay. Like, he's just wasting stuff right here. Meanwhile, I'm still up here just sitting. That is why I'm just holding this. I do notice those are arm rifles. I did think they had the law 80, so I was kind of hesitant of pushing, but then I realized they had the law, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck that shit. Quick and easy. Here, he now has our overwhelming force, and he is pushing me out with the quickness. Once I realize how much he has, I do decide to try and bug out my stuff here. But, as you can see, we do got a small tank force up, some Chieftains, some AMX 30s. Did kind of work. I got some tube already to lay into that Milan too. He just spies more Milan warriors, because that's what they do. Here your pioneers and rifles are up. I believe. Well, rifles are 750 as well. That's kind of crazy. I feel like they shouldn't. But okay. Trying to kill this infantry, then after I do that, I'll hide behind the building. That way we can keep pushing these forces up. Like I said, always dodge to the left or right. Easy dodge. We're kind of back into the point. I did put some wombats here in case he wants to get overzealous, and a hell arm. Bink. Good shots. We do have a chieftain here that I forgot I even sent over there. Just took so long for it to come up. It's kind of crazy. But somehow it manages to live the whole way up and get into the point. Back over here. Scouts try to lay into that Milan too. Dodges my tube already again. Chieftain gets the kill. I have a rifle just sitting over here. I thought it would be fine for me not to show its face there. Chieftain is back in. Got 2 stingers. Put this infantry over here just because they're weak and I don't want them to be revealed for like whatever he tries to counter with me. Like if he ends up pushing me back down, right, I can just bring these down behind them and just pinch them and then continue going. Over here, he's just throwing Milans everywhere. And I'm just using this hell arm at the crest of the hill to just delete it, everything. He does get in. Does kill my CV and my pivot. The majority of my forces are right here. Look at that. We just traded sides, basically. But I do realize it will be dumb for me to push up anymore. So my goal will be to get these guys back out. Use the SEK there to reveal the forces I have. My Nighthawk can do what it can do. Yep, I was gonna bring it over. Saw the chieftain shoot and I was like, juicy target. I must kill it. His Milan 2 is missing. That just sucks. Is his hell arm missing? His hell arm is missing as well. Oh, got that hit. Got that hit. Kind of painful. Kill it. Fire position on it is basically what I did there. Remember, you can fire position with LGB and it'll still be accurate, alright? Right here, I kill the Milans because those would be the biggest threat to my recoilless rifles, the ones out of range. So I killed that one that's out of range. Let the one in range live so I can pop it. And we are back in it, boys. We dropped the infantry leader right there. Infantry leaders are a lot harder to spot. As you can see, he's moving in another CV right next to the rifle squad I have. Very unsuspecting of him. That was a front shot. Front shot again. The Law 80 is a beautiful thing. Law 80 is a beautiful thing. Back over here, we have our main attacking force. And like I said, we just came down and pinched them. And now we can start pushing back that way. That's how you effectively attack in that situation. Seed plate is still loitering. And all my pivots are on hold fire. I don't see the point of trying to combat the air spam anymore. We now have a very, very good edge in this game. Even this chieftain spread that he bought, it wouldn't really do much. Let's be honest. Let us be honest here. We are +3. He will have to get me out this point, and capture this point to remotely get a draw here. Now we have 2 fire teams here. Very low health, very low cohesion, but he's not getting back in that way. Let Milan 2 go off a little bit, get some nice tags. Takes down here, get some shots. Takes up here, getting some shots. I do believe in a second I'll get cluster bomber. And I think I get some hell arms as well. Do a little fire position on it, because I know he's going to reverse. Too bad he didn't reverse enough. Like, I played myself right there. No biggie. Here, little miss micro, but I get my wombats out. Try to slap them into the building if I can. And they all die before they get into the building. Sadness. Snipes our rifle squad in the back. Doesn't really do much for them anymore. Now we got more dragons. I just pumped in more 10-man squads. So we're in here. My IFV, my mini IFV is just not in range. LMLs are back up. Just in time. He gets away with it, man. Just gets away. Pardon me. This was actually a very, very good matchup on paper. Kind of have the same things. But I have more infantry. Here, as you can see, what he has 2 chieftains out of that 5 chieftain spread he had. It got pieced up very quickly. And mainly because I keep doing this. I go back, I regain my cohesion. As you can see, cohesion's still high. Cohesion's still high. I heal it up. I push it back out. Shoot. He doesn't really have the capability to do that over there. Like, look how far from the point he has to get just to get that. And as soon as he tries to come up, boom. Good stuff. I would say the part of the map is what really won me that game. As you can see, his KD was better than mine, just out of the sheer amount of planes. Yo, I killed my own unit as well. But yeah, that was a good game.